Hey guys, welcome to London Players Guild. I'm here today with Scott again.
Hello.
This way. Yeah, I know how it works. And we're going to be looking at the tournament pack 8. No, it's 10.
It would be Tournament Pack 10, but they're calling it UW Tournament Pack Volume 1.
Yeah, it's Unison Warriors, so we expect at least one other tournament pack.
Yes.
Maybe with some reprints from the first tournament pack, or maybe they will just keep on expanding on the first tournament pack. And
we don't know. But
so
there's a lot more than 8 cards to break down. So
yeah, it's 18.
yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous amount of cards. I don't know. We would need to be getting like 2-3 packs per participation.
Yeah.
Especially you don't get packs for winning or topping anymore, like you used to. It used to be 4, 3, 2, and 1, I think, per tournament kit. Because you got
3, 2, 1.
no, you got
If
10
it was 16, it was
packs.
3, 2, 1, wasn't
You
it?
got 10 packs for prizes,
Oh. Yeah, okay.
and then the rest for participation. So you got one per participation, and then the rest for prizes.
Hmm.
And there was 26 packs in the set. This time we're going to be getting alternative art cards. 4 cards from this set are going to get alternative art treatment, and those are going to be prizes for the winners.
Which I think is cool.
I think it's actually really fair. It's way
I think they're going
better.
to be winner stamps. Just
I don't think it's
like,
going to be stamps. I think it's going to be more like championship promos.
ooh, okay, fair enough.
Or maybe like event packs, or yeah, something like that.
I'll be okay with that.
But yeah, we've seen all the cards. From what we've heard, we've seen all the cards that are going to be in this tournament pack. So there's no multicolor cards in this tournament pack,
Nope.
which is interesting in its own. Because even the core set managed to fit in 6 multicolor cards.
Exactly.
Okay, and shall we start going for the cards then?
Yeah, let's go through it.
So this time they are in the specific order. They are in order of color. So we're going red, blue, green, yellow, black.
I like it. I like it.
So yeah, only 2 colors got 3 cards as well. Red and black. The other 3 colors got 4 cards. Okay,
Yeah.
so starting with Son Goku, the Pure-Hearted.
Yeah. So free drop, free specified red, 5k combo cost, deflect if your leader card is a red Earthling, and you place 1 card in your life, no, from your life in your drop area, then add 1 card from your life to hand. When this card attacks a battle card, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
So this is a brilliant card for Shigesh.
If Shigesh wasn't banned.
Yeah, and if it wasn't the fact that to use Shigesh you need to have 4 life or less,
Yeah.
and taking
I
2
like
life at
it.
that point is
I don't. Can you can bring this out with familial bonds, right?
yes, no,
Yeah.
15k or 20k. No,
Oh
15k,
no, it's
15k.
15 because it's pan. Yeah. Okay, so you can't bring this out with familial bonds. So yeah, you have to hardcast this for free right now.
Yeah, we
Um,
don't have anything that would play it, but that burn damage on every attack. But
it's costly.
but they have done that in the past. Every time you deal damage and you need to pay with your life, you pay twice as much.
Mm.
Because there was the Black Mask Saiyan that also warped your opponent's life, but he needed to crit 2 of yours,
I think so. Yeah.
or other way around.
No, it's not.
But
Is it Splinter Command or Devastator? It's one of the two.
yeah, I know that you lost 2 and your opponent lost 1.
Yeah. So they're keeping Ben in check, but I like it. I think this could be really fun. I mean, for 20k free, 20k
Free drop.
free drop with deflect that will burn. So as long as you're on free life, if you need to burn your opponent for 1, so yeah,
I
it's
mean,
good.
you need to be able to attack a battle card, which is a very important distinction.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So they either have to be in rest mode, or you have like a Sin Shenron Unison, or what's the Dragon Ball that lets you do it? The 6-star.
Yeah, but even then, we need to assume that they have a battle card. If you're
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
Yamcha,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. It needs
you
to
are
have one on
you are
you.
going to be playing in a way that if you're playing against Yamcha, you will only want to play something really, really big, or you're
Mm.
not going to be playing anything at all. Because you
Yeah,
would be worried of triggering that 4-drop Yamcha that becomes a 40k triple striker.
yeah,
I think this card
maybe.
is good on paper. I don't think it's going to see any if at much of any play at all.
Right now, maybe not, but I think they're seemingly hinting at Red Bairn being a thing, and if they continue that throughout Unison Warriors, then we might see this card get played. Right now,
I
it's
like the fact
just
that it's red burns. I like that because that gives
yeah.
some identity to red finally.
They've got the minusing and the burning. I
Yeah,
like it. I like it.
it's giving them identity finally.
Yes.
Speaking of
Speaking
red,
of red airflings,
the new Yamcha, the lawless, and this one was actually quite decent, wasn't it?
yeah, I really liked it.
So, uh, two both need to be red, which seems to be a theme for monocolor decks. If your reader is red Earthling, at the end of your turn, draw one card. So that's at the end of every of your turns. So
Yep,
there's an incentive to remove him. If you don't really want to be attacking with him, you can just leave him inactive, and then
and just keep drawing.
yeah, exactly.
It's really good, especially
Although
sometimes because red can struggle with having a hand size.
Yamcha did not struggle when I was playing with him.
Yamcha didn't, but
Yeah, but you need to be a red Earthling.
yeah,
Pan?
Bulma,
Oh, this in Pan.
yeah.
Because
Oh, it comes down
he
and it gets
triggers
the trigger.
Pan, and
Yeah,
Pan is an Earthling as well. Because she's
yeah.
a hybrid.
Mm,
And activate battle. You can pay 2 red and give him 15k and double strike for the battle.
that's really good.
I love this effect.
Mm,
Because you can use it defensively and you can
yeah,
use it offensively if you have the energy. It's essentially pay 2 to get Champa and something with 5k.
mm,
Always, without using cards from hand. I love
yeah.
it.
That's really like if you've got the spare energy, like, and you can also bait your opponent into attacking you. Like it's like,
Mm.
well, this is a problem card. They're gonna keep drawing if I leave it on field. Oh, they've swung with it. It's only 15k. They swing into it. You go no negates. They go no combos. You just pay 2 red. It's like,
Yeah, you can only do it once per turn, and it only gets the power for the duration of the battle, but it's still strong.
yeah,
I really like this card.
it's very cool.
Uh, I actually, so Pilaf Innovative Emperor. So he costs 2, 1 being red, 15k, which is important. When this card is placed in a drop area from a battle area by a skill, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and they get minus 10k for the turn. So the
That's
reason I
good.
like this card is because it doesn't have a unique
Hmm.
and it can be played with Mai and Shu from the core set.
Yep.
So essentially you can play the 2-drop Pilaf that plays Mai and Shu, and then Mai and Shu can play this Pilaf twice.
Oh, that's good. Minus 20k off 2 things.
Of, yeah, but the fact is that he doesn't have a unique, and you can play him when you already have a Pilaf. So the moment you play Pilaf, you can pull Mai and Shu,
Mm.
and then they can pull 2 of those from the deck.
Oh my gosh, that's so
This
fun.
card is actually really good for that
I
engine.
really like it.
The engine
I
is
really
really
like it.
fun, but this card makes that engine really, really good.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of fun little ways to build that engine, and
Mm.
if they continue to support it throughout Unison Warriors, it's going to be a really fun deck. Which you know, to when Set 5 came out, Pilaf was still kind of a joke. So
I don't think this
I like
Pilaf is going to be a joke. I think Pilaf looks really decent.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's going to be fun now and
Although
actually
I love this
playable.
card. This card is in foil is going to be amazing.
Oh god, yeah. Like I love how the heart's just kind of going over towards the combo as well. Like it just breaks that border just a slight bit.
I think this card should get the winner stamp or whatever it's
Please.
going to
Oh
be.
my god,
It
yes.
needs to.
Has to happen.
So that was red.
Yeah.
What do you think about red cards? The power level of the red cards?
I like how they're committing to the Earthling support. I think Earthling is one of the I think it's one of the ones that has the most potential because obviously you've got the hybrid Saiyans who would kind of get put in that category.
You have
And
everybody's pal Yamcha.
yes, and like it's just they've never had enough consistency, and it seems like they're trying to bring consistency through Pilaf and through the Yamcha way of doing things, which I really like. I really like that idea.
I do hope that Earthling is going to be the theme for the series. And they're going
I
to
hope
keep
so
on
too.
supporting Earthling as an archetype with different funky things, but
Yeah,
still
you
has
like
Earthling at the core.
you can throw in Pilafs, not Pilafs, Towers and other things. Like if they keep it Dragon Ball-y and red, I like what they're doing with this.
Yeah.
Like lots of things they could do. I mean, they could even go back and revisit the Grandpa Gohan Spike and Bandages engine. I think that'd be really fun for the next step.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I really like it. I think although we only got three, I think that's what I like.
yeah.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go into the blue. SSB Son Goku D Boundless.
Ooh.
So one blue. If your leader card is blue Trunks feature card, when this card is played, add one card from your energy to your hand, then place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode.
It's good. It's a nice little ramp card for one, which is awesome. It's limited to Trunks Future, which is again a good thing.
We
Like
have
they're
two.
trying to
We have
control.
two Trunks future leaders.
Yes, set 2 and
And the current one.
set 10.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's good. It's just a cheap ramp card, but it's not busted because it's not generic. It's like you have to be playing Trunks Future. So
I mean, it lets you keep. Uh, it lets you. Sorry, someone's trying to enter the room. It lets you keep the energy you ramp with the Gokus from life.
yes, yes.
So it can make your ramp more permanent with Zeno and with. Uh,
What's the other one? The Vegeta?
so Vegeta and Goku go to the energy.
Yeah.
This Goku and Zeno can keep your ramp permanent.
Ah.
Because Zeno, you just bring that back to hand and then charge it again. The super combo Zeno.
Okay. That's really nice.
So the Trunks engine, I'm so happy that Gogeta 7 got banned because
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no question about it now. Like Gogeta 7 could not be in this format.
yeah.
It would be insane.
So yeah, I think this. If they knew that cards like this are coming out, this was the place to really ban it because yeah, that's what Trunks would be playing as a boss, right? With
Yeah.
all the Gokus and Vegetas he would be playing. He would be playing
They
Gogeta
all match
7.
their powers. Oh look, I've ramped my energy. Here's a Gogeta 7. Have fun.
On turn, I think feasibly, if you are
3,
being
right?
attacked turn 3, you could do this.
Yeah. I think turn 3's, especially against Vegex, which are gonna keep punching you.
Yeah,
Like, oh look, my energy now.
yeah. Depending on your luck, you would be able to do it turn 2.
Oh, that'd be insane. Gross, gross. Bandai had foresight. Proud of them. But yeah, I really like this card.
Well, they didn't have enough foresight to stop EU3 Vegex being a thing, but
Well, you know,
it's neither here or there. Let's go to the next
take
card.
what you can get.
Vegeta the Fortifier.
Love the artwork on this card. Really do. This is gonna look really good in foil. So, yeah.
This is a very peculiar card. So I think this card is going to be absolutely bonkers for Commander.
Okay.
Because what it does is, once per turn, activate battle, choose one card in your hand, discard it. This card gets 10k for the battle, sorry.
Hmm.
And at the end of the turn, you switch one of your mono blue energy to active mode.
Oh,
And
so yeah, I
in
see where you're going with
Commander,
it.
you can do it multiple times, right? So you can keep your energy open.
Oh, look, it's a different opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Boop. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. So that's got. I mean, I just like kind of effects like this where they're really. You can see they're experimenting with like battle effects and just different kind of effects. Like this set introduces a lot of different effects that we haven't seen before, and I think this is a
Like
really good.
this would make the Trunks players splash the green Beerus, right?
I was thinking you could add some maybe green ramp cards in because you could do the Beerus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's meant to be used during your turn, so at the end of a turn, you can untap one energy and be
Yeah.
defensive.
There is the offensive aspect of it, but yeah, like
But
you can also use it
changing
defensively.
one card from hand to untap, we have seen that it can be really powerful with Unyielding Spirit Trunks.
Mm.
So yeah, I think this card is going to see a decent amount of play. Also has the same power as the other one drop Goku we've seen, so there is
which
that.
makes Potara quite easy.
Yeah.
Very
No,
happy
that's
about
a
that.
Union Fusion. Gogeta, not Vegeta.
And that as well, yeah.
Potara doesn't need to have the same power.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Potara needs to be on board, Fusion is in hand, and Fusion needs to have the same power.
There we go.
Topo, sorry, I meant Trunks.
Trunk. Heroic Prospect. Counter-attack. Negate the attack and play this card. During your opponent's turn, if you have a blue Unison card, reduce the energy cost in your hand by 2, so making it a 1-drop. When this card is played, your opponent can't attack with battle cards with energy costs greater than their current energy for the turn unless they choose 2 cards from their hand and put them at the bottom of their deck. Hey, look what blue should do. Rather than add things to hand, it's putting them at the bottom of the deck.
So this is essentially a Topo. It doesn't work as well as Topo because it doesn't stop small things from attacking.
No, like, so Vegex is still a problem. This card doesn't really floodgate that.
No, this stops Vegex. Vegex doesn't charge that much.
Yeah, but you go to 3 and then...
And then they can't attack with a 4-drops.
I suppose. Yeah, but you have to have your Unison on field for that, though.
That's the biggest issue. I mean, if your Unison is Zeno, so you drop Zeno turn 2, right?
Yeah.
You charge the card from the top of your deck, assuming it comes up untapped. Oh no, because you need to sack the same card, so you can't do that even. Yeah.
So yeah, and then they'll be on 3.
No good use to use it on turn 2. I like the fact that it works even if you hardcast it, even if you don't have a Unison card, you can use it.
Oh yeah. Free drop being like, no, you're not doing that is really good.
And I think this is the last blue one. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Soaring Blow. So
cool.
A Union Potara, you can use Blue Son Goku and Blue Vegeta. And you can Potara from your energy.
Which I really like, and we'll see this later in the...
From your hand.
Well, yeah, but they've also got the one that can do it from...
Reading the cards is difficult. Yeah, you can do it from the energy. Yeah, battle cards in your energy to play this card with Union from your hand. Yeah. So you can use your energy, which is the Trunks gig, to get the Vegeta.
But they've also, like, I think they found a way to make Union work without just this constant restriction of they need to be on the field. It's because we'll see it later with the black cards that you can do it from Warp. So
we've already seen that as well for Vegex in a core set.
Exactly. So I think if this is how they're going to do Union, it's really cool, and it keeps that playability of it. Because Union was just such a difficult thing to do, because it's like you have to have both on board and shenanigans.
Yeah, you needed to have a card that played another card, and then enough energy to go into a further evolution.
Yeah. Whereas now it's a bit like, well, yeah, you're going to sacrifice some energy, but if you're going to drop this card...
I mean, if you're ramping so quickly, then sacrificing some energy is actually not that much of a problem.
And when this card's played, you choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and place them on the bottom of the runner's decks, which is
not bouncing back to hand.
Exactly. It's dealing with a problem.
Yeah, it's
rather than just giving them assets. I really like it.
And again, the card works when it's hardcasted.
So you can just drop it for 5, or if you've got the 1-drops on field, you can just go into this for free.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. This is such a good card.
Yeah,
I love it.
The card is actually not limited by energy cost, either of the materials or you having certain amount of energy. So, so you can play it turn 2.
Yeah. I really like it. Could you do it with Comrades Combined, or is it the 3-drop Vegeta that plays the 1-drop, or is it Goku that plays the Vegeta?
It's Goku that plays Vegeta, and Goku is a 3-drop.
Damn. Because I was like, ooh, shenanigans. I really like this card. If we see an evolution,
it's also the evolved target for the big guy.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to see some more like Vegeta Kaioken stuff or something, and this guy's probably going to be something that allows that.
One thing I want to point out is that in the tournament pack we got no support for Goku Black and Zamasu, which are also in the core set. All the support we got is for Trunks feature. Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they looked at the set and was like, Trunks Future's kind of good, but we need to give it a bit
I
more
think
extra.
I think it might be that Trunks Future is the one that's going to be continued, and Zamasu was in there because it's the same
Saga.
saga. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good prediction, to be honest. We've seen tournament pack cards introduce cards that they're going to continue forward
Mhm.
before, so
I think
I
we might
if they
see
if they are
some
going
of
to
the.
continue it,
Sorry.
no, no.
I was.
If they are going to continue Trunks Future, that's the one I'd rather to see them continue because Zamasu and Goku Black have had support for set 7
Two.
anniversary box. Like
Set 3,
he's
you
been
had the
around.
green Zamasu stuff.
2 championship pack promos. Like
Yeah, they had
he
a lot of
he's
stuff.
been around.
I would kinda want to see this style of development for Future Trunks saga to go
Hmm.
back to the Android saga.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Because it's the same Future Trunks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we could actually see something to do against the androids, and we might see androids revamped in one of the colors again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Androids are in blue, so it wouldn't be the weirdest thing to support androids. Yeah.
What's the general opinion about the blue
On
cards?
blue, since it's more consistent and it is just specific Trunks
Yeah.
future, like those looking to play Zamasu from this set, I kind of can understand where they'd be a bit unhappy about it. But as someone who loves how Trunks future is different and they're going to support that, I really like it. Give it more tools. And this makes Trunks future way more playable than it was. So, and it also
It was a
introduces a really good
fun
negate.
gimmicky deck, but now I think it, with that Goku especially, it has the potential to be way better.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, it still depends on seeing Supreme Kai on turn 2.
Yes. 100%.
That's the biggest downfall of that deck. If you don't see it on turn 2, then. Okay, here we go into a green card.
I love this card so much.
So, Swift Massacre Frieza.
Oh, I
Costs
love it.
4, 3 required green. When this card is played from your hand, you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it, and it has deflect.
Yep,
If you
so
have-
it's coming down and it's killing something.
Yes, it is. If you have 5 or more green battle cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So it can become a free drop 20k, kill something.
This isn't limited to Freezer. I love it. It's just great removal for green. It's something that green needed. And for free, if you got 20k on board, which is also kind of good, but like
Yeah.
just KOing a problem card. Really love it. Really love it.
I'm just going to point something out. The card in its initial form can be played with the 2-drop Frieza from the set.
Oh,
But
oh.
the moment you have 5 or more green battle cards in your drop area,
It can't.
Yeah, because it needs to be
Yeah.
4 drop.
So there's like, that's a weird little balancing quirk there.
Yeah.
Possibly. I really like it. I really like it. Artwork 10 out of 10. I love seeing the third form of Frieza. I think
Yeah,
it's
it
his
was-
like most underused form. Like
There's a good reason why it's underused, and you should understand that working in media yourself.
I
What
suppose.
does he look like?
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
If he's not a xenomorph, then I don't know what a xenomorph is.
It is very much an alien, yeah. It's very much
That's why they can't
H.R.
use it
Geiger
that much.
inspired.
That was, oh, we've done that, but we can't really. I mean, we're pushing our luck.
Please look over there. Look, he's now a clown. Look, it's fine.
He's now golden.
Oh, look, he's completely. Yeah, I love this card. I think it's really good. It's a really good boost for green.
Yeah, I like to see more of the different forms of Frieza, because we usually have first form, final form, and golden form, and it's like, what's in between? The championship promo was second form, which was nice.
Is it his second form where he does impale someone on his horn in the second form, doesn't he? I think it's Krillin.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest moments from the anime. I love it.
Yeah, let's go. Ginyu, Captain of the Elite. So the same as Trunks. He can negate the attack, then play this card on counter attack, and drink your opponent's turn. If you have a green Unison card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. And when this card is played, add up to 1 green Frieza's Army card with 9k power or less from your drop area to your hand, And if you
I
did,
like that it's all
choose
less.
one card in your hand and discard it.
Yeah.
So 9k or less is important because he can't bring another copy of himself. He has 10k. He cannot bring another copy of
He
himself.
can't bring another copy. I thought
Yeah.
he said he can't bring a copy of
No, he
himself. I was like,
can't.
Peter, no, he
Cannot.
can't.
Cannot. And that's why 9k is important.
Yes.
And the starter deck Frieza had a lot of stuff that when you discard or when it's in a drop area, do something. Like you have the Doria that plays itself.
Yeah, there's so many options you can go into with this. I really like it.
Beerus would also work. The green
Yeah.
Beerus, because that triggers after the card has been played, so it's already a battle card on board.
Really good. It's not a cost effect, so Beerus can just come in and be like, "Hey guys,
Yep.
you've just added a card back to your hand. You've negated attack, and now you got a 15k on board."
And a card in hand that can be quite useful. I think you can add the green Chile that lets you play Limo from the deck, for example.
Which one?
She's
Chile?
5k.
Huh?
Starter
I'm not.
deck. You pay 2 energy and play Limo from the deck, and then you play a Limo that if you have Chile on board, your opponent ditches a card.
Okay.
It was the engine for the Lime Frieza.
Oh, okay, lemon. Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is actually brilliant cards for Lemon and Lime.
I like it. I like it. I think it's great. I like seeing these more interesting counter attack cards. Like it's incentivizing you to use Unison, which is people are going to use Unison.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, for a freezer deck, this is probably really good.
I think Lemon and Lime might really like this card.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool
we might
card.
see a resurgence of that deck.
I'm not against that.
Because this doesn't check if your leader is green.
Nope. No, it doesn't. Doesn't check at all, does it? It's just when this card's played, add a green freezer army. Yeah.
Yeah. The cost reduction is not necessary. You just need to have green Unison card for that.
Cool.
Yep. Let's go next one. Zaba.
Yes, Cosmic Elite. So he's a 2-drop blocker. Activate main, 1 green. Choose 1 green card in your hand. Discard it. Put this card from your drop area. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, when this card is removed from the battle area by skill or KO'd, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. This card is phenomenal.
So there is so many different things to take apart here.
Yes.
It doesn't check a leader.
Nope.
At any point it doesn't check the leader, and he's Frieza army. Lemon and Lime again. Because he can be KO'd by Golden Frieza, make your opponent drop a card, and then pay 1 energy that you just untapped to bring him back by discarding a card.
Yeah, it doesn't specify opponent's skill.
Yep.
So yeah. It's so good.
So in other words, as many cards as you have in hand, you can make your opponent drop a lot of cards in a turn.
Yeah.
And you can plus with this as well, because if you have this on board and your Golden Frieza is awakened, you sack this, untap 2, pay 1, bring him back, and you netted 1, and you lost a card from hand, but your opponent also lost a card in hand. His discard effect also doesn't check for amount of energy, it only checks for amount of cards. So if you can discard him turn 1, you can play him turn 1.
Which is awesome. I really like this card. It's, again, yes, there's the synergy with the freezer, but again, it's like you said, it's not restricted in any way. This is just a good card that green can now have in its arsenal.
And he's a blocker as well.
Yeah, so he's gonna get his effect off. Like,
yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is one of the it's one of the best promos out of the thing for me. Like, I really like it.
I think so, because it's very universal. It's essentially a 1-drop 5k, your opponent ditches a card.
Yeah. You can constantly bring
any green card in your hand can be it. He's not limited to once per turn, he's not unique. You can just have an army of those as long as you have green cards in hand, which would make a brilliant counter tactic against the hand control deck.
Very true, very true. One thing we should point out, this doesn't work with Beerus. It does not.
Yes,
Beerus cannot trigger off this.
Because the card is not a battle card because it activates in a drop area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more green card, and that's Dodoria.
I love this card as well. Shockingly, more so for the artwork on this one, but
Yeah,
one drop.
he has the
d-
balls.
He's got a balls. One drop Dodoria, the boastful grin. I love it when Dragon Ball just kind of puts these like descriptors in the titles. It's like Path to Greatness, Son Goku, and it's like the boastful Dodoria. It's like
They need
it's
to
so
make
good.
it
All right,
recognizable somehow, right? You can't just be
yeah.
going by a card number. That would be.
Just like, well, what can we do? Let's have an adjective and just be like, yeah, sure, it's cool. Like it's
Works.
it's great. And as for his effect, activate main once per 10, give it 11k. Sure, it makes it a 15k one drop without having to take from life, which
But
is
then it
really cool.
becomes a 4K.
Yeah. If your leader card is a green freezer, so there is some restriction on this. When
Yeah.
this card is KO'd, add up to one green unison card with a specified cost of 2 from your drop area to your hand. So Bardock would be the target for this, right?
Or the Xeno Freezer.
Or the Xeno freezer.
Those are the two
See?
targets you have for this.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how much playability we're going to see from this card, but it's good. And if you don't want to run like Critical Gohan or the Dora Double Strike or the Maiden card from Divine Multiverse.
I think this card is good for the Frieza starter deck, and for
Yeah.
nothing else, because it needs green Frieza. You literally cannot play it in any other deck. It's used to bring back. I don't know if Frieza Zeno that died.
The one that you drop in it just uses effect and then add it back.
Yeah, you can discard it. You can play this, bring it back to hand, and put it underneath your Frieza Zeno on board to get additional marker. I don't see use of this card. Like,
Yeah,
if it wasn't for the requirement that it needs to be green Frieza card, if it was a Frieza card, if your leader card is a Frieza card,
it was a freezer. Yeah, I 100% agree.
the card would be amazing. Cause again, lemon and lime, but also other Frieza leaders could use it by splashing green and playing the green unison cards, which are strong.
Yeah, the Bardock's awesome. I love the Bardock.
Bardock is amazing.
Yeah.
For any sort of control deck or hand control deck, card is amazing.
Mm.
But
So I mean,
that, I don't think Dodoria is going to be any good.
no, I think it's one of those fun cards that if you're not wanting to take life, you can just put it in, and it's your one drop 15k attacker.
Yeah.
But other than that,
but you're better off taking the Self Awakener, right?
Yeah, you want to take the Self Awakener and force crit or double strike on your opponent early game, like.
Exactly.
But if you're someone who's playing passive, then maybe it's worth it. But it's going to be a card I want 4 of because it's got a Dragon Ball on it, and it's going to look great in foil.
Fair enough. What's your opinion about the green cards then?
Overall, I think they've done a really good job. It's twofold, right? Because although it does somewhat support this card from the core set, it also is just way more generic green support, which green kind of needs. Like,
yeah, I like the fact that majority of those cards are generic.
Yeah.
Power level, they're not really up there. Like Zarbon is strong, but only for one deck, maybe 2 decks.
Yeah.
Because Frieza could also use it. Ginyu is a decent card, but you need to be splashing some green Frieza army stuff in it. So I'm not sure how viable that's going to be. I'm not sure if the green Ginyu Force is not 9k, at least some of them. Oh no, I think they're all 10k.
Yeah, I think they are too.
So he's not really good for the Ginyu Force, which makes it a bit sad.
So it's like, but it's more tools for green to have in its arsenal, especially that Frieza. Like, that Frieza's just good. Like,
that Frieza is decent, but I think Zarbon has a better power level than that Frieza.
I think Zarbon's going to see more
play. Removal. I'll give it
that.
But Zarbon has more utility.
Yeah, straight up, I completely agree with that. Yeah. So
okay.
green overall, it's good.
Yeah, it's decent. Yellow.
Super Saiyan.
I actually love this card. I love this card.
Primed for fusion.
And surprisingly enough, he's better in Shadow Dragons.
Exactly. First thing we said to each other was like, Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, this card is way better for Shadow Dragons than it is for the Gotenks.
So counter attack, negate the attack, then play this card. Fairly standard.
Yep.
During your turn, if you have a yellow unison card, reduce by 2.
Counter attack we've seen. That costs 1.
Yeah. So choose one card in your hand, discard it. At the end of your turn, return this card to your hand. Yep. Really good. Really good.
So it's a 1-drop negate, then you can bring it back to hand by discarding Shadow Dragon that next turn you're going to resurrect with your leader. That's the
Exactly.
point in here. It doesn't check the leader. It doesn't check anything besides you having a yellow Unison card in play, which Shadow Dragons want to because they need that Magicabura on board.
Oh yeah.
And
It's good.
I've read this card and I was like, why is this not a Shadow Dragon? And I figured why it's not a Shadow Dragon. Because if this was a Shadow Dragon, you could bring it back with your leader.
Yeah,
and
you
then
would bring
put
it back
in
with your
your
finger.
hand.
Yeah. That's exactly why it's not a Shadow Dragon. And, it's there for the Gotenks if you need it. But
Yeah,
this
it's
card's
a
going straight in my
15k.
Shadow Dragon deck.
Yeah, it's for Shadow Dragon Select because it's a very good attacker. Because you drop
Yeah.
him for 1 drink upon turn, attack, and then end of the turn, ditch a card, bring him back to hand.
So he's safe. And you also can reuse this 1-drop negate.
Yeah. That's the important bit. And then whatever you discarded, one of the following turns, you can just bring it back. Or you bring back cards with 3-drop haze.
Yeah.
Like, I think this card is good. But I think
I
its
really
place
like
is
it.
going to be in Shadow Dragons.
Yes.
Next one.
Super Saiyan Trunks Prime for Fusion.
Yep. So if your opponent has 4 or more cards in rest mode, if you have only Sun Goten GT cards in play or no battle cards in play at all, you can play this card from your hand. But you can only play battle cards using Union Fusion skills for the turn. At the end of your turn, you just return it to hand for free. It's a decent card for Gotenks.
Right.
If you already have a fusion, you don't need him. But the fact you can bring him back, and he's searchable. You can search him with the 2-drop Goten.
Yes.
So you can very easily add him to hand. You can play him, you can attack, then it goes back to your head. You can use it to fusion. The fact that they have those attackers now is what made Gogeta BR so strong.
Yes.
You had those early attackers that kept on coming back to hand so you could use the fusion.
And these are stronger than them.
Yeah, those are 15k.
Yeah.
So I needs to have 4 more cards in rest mode. That's an interesting requirement. But
yeah,
a lot of the cards do rest your opponent's cards.
It's interesting, isn't it? I wonder if this could possibly see some play in like a weird version of Goten Topper, possibly. Gotenks Topper.
Think a lot of the cards that support Gotenks are not leader bound.
Exactly. I think that's something to maybe look into and play around with. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Shall we go into the Gotenks fusion?
We should go into the Gotenks Matchless Fusion. It's not the SS3 which I was hoping for, but it's still cool nonetheless. It's probably one of the cards that should get the alternate art for winning because this card looks amazing already. So Union Fusion. 2 yellow, 2 non-yellow, yellow Sun Goten GT and yellow Trunks GT. Other battle cards with energy cost 5 or more can't attack. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. I also like how we have multiple options for Gotenks. Mm-hmm. Like each Gotenks kind of does its own thing. So you're not just like
one negates skills and KOs, one just negates skills and KOs. Oh, so one KOs something in rest, one just kills something.
Yeah. And this one stops things attacking. I really like this engine. Like I really like it. I think there's a lot of fun things to be done with it.
But this one doesn't bring back materials like
It does not, no.
Other ones, yeah. I'm not sure if this card is going to see much of a play. It costs 4 energy to bring it out for a passive effect.
And it doesn't have barrier. I think that's the main thing.
It also stops your other attacks.
Oh yeah, other battle cards, yes.
It stops your other attacks because your other attackers are going to be Gotenks. Which are 5 cost or more, all of them.
That is a shame, actually, yeah.
The card is good for stall decks. Like, I would be happy to hardcast this in Shadow Dragons.
Yeah, I was going to say, Shadow Dragons, you could hardcast this and it'd be alright.
Yeah, because then you have double strike and critical attackers, right?
Yep. I don't know, I think this one's interesting. I think this one's going to be more when you get hands on and you can just experiment with Gotenks. That's when we might see builds with this like
Yeah.
pop in. But I don't think this is played outside of Gotenks, if it's played in Gotenks at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe some decks that are splashing the Gotenks engine.
Maybe.
This wouldn't be too bad in Topo.
No, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how it would work in Topper. I really am. That's the one thing I'm kind of holding on to is like, could this work with Topper?
Well, next one.
Yes.
Yes, that's the last yellow card, and it's a 3-drop Sin Shenron, which is interesting.
So it's got deflect. Oh, first off, Harbinger of Ruin.
Because we need to know what he does.
Deflect, activate main once per turn. Choose one of your cards in rest mode and place it in its owner's drop area. Choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. Mech Kabura, I hear you. When this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, add up to 2 yellow battle cards with 1k power or less from your drop area to your hand, and that specifically means the Dragon Balls. There's other cards.
There are other targets, but not many of them are good. I think the other thing you could potentially bring back is the one-drop Bulma that draws a card. She's a 1k.
What, from TP5? Free?
From set 3 even.
Set 3?
Set 3.
Oh, the one in the bike.
Yes, Youthful Bulma
Yeah.
is 1k.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was, I think, the best thing I found.
Okay. I really like this because it's Mech Kabura that can steal cards, right? Mech Kabura can steal cards? Or am I just tripping?
Mech Kabura can steal cards and can rest cards.
Yeah, so he steals card. You swing with that card that you just stole, and then you sack it off with this.
Yeah. But the problem with Mech Kabura is you want to use it to take something big and not give it back.
Yeah, true.
You want to take the threat that way.
Yeah,
I like the wording on this card.
Okay.
Because it lets you choose any one of your cards in rest mode and place it in its owner's drop area. That includes energy.
Yes, I didn't realize that. Oh,
you can sack your energy, you can sack your Unison, you can sack your battle card, your field card.
Sack your leader?
now I want to see leader can't leave the leader area. That has been already ruled. Now I really wanted to see a field card for Shadow Dragons that does something when rested and when removed.
Ooh, that's interesting. I don't see it happening, but that's cool. That'd be really cool. It's like,
yeah, but that would be something really, really interesting. But yeah, it's essentially a free activator for Bergamo.
Yeah.
Or you can even just...
It's
a 7th dragon, by the way, so you can just play him with the leader from the drop area.
Yeah.
You tapped 6 energy for that, sack 1 of your energy, and stops your opponent Toppo from showing up. Or whatever else, because you can just get rid of 1 of the energy that you just used to play him with the skill. I like this card.
Yeah.
The fact that it needs to be removed from battle area by opponent's skill makes it a bit problematic.
Yeah. It's not great.
That's the thing. I mean, if it dies by battle, it does nothing.
But I mean, you don't really need... I mean, you probably are going to swing with it, but you don't need to swing with it. And 20k is a kind of... I mean, if they're going to try and kill it by battle...
You would be playing like maybe 2 of them, and if you ever played it, it would be with a one-star ball.
Yeah.
That's the best way to use this card, right?
I would think so, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Shadow Dragons getting more Shadow Dragons. It's not a bad thing.
They needed 1 more Shadow Dragon, and we predicted there's going to be
in the
Shadow
promo.
Dragon.
Yeah.
And
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They have 7 now. Hopefully that's not all the Shadow Dragons they get.
yeah. All right, we're giving you 2 of them. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
The next one is going to be in the next 3 years.
Yep. See you in set 18.
1000. Okay, we've seen the yellow cards. What do you think?
I
See,
think the yellow are the
both
weakest of the bunch.
both themes have been supported.
True,
Because in green
which
we
is a
had
good sign.
one theme pretty much. There was Ginyu Force and there was Frieza, but they're essentially the same theme.
Yeah.
In here we had two different themes. We have Shadow Dragons and we have Gotenks. Both
I
got
think it.
supported.
Yeah. So Goten supports Shadow Dragons more than it does Goten, which is hilarious. Sin Shenron is probably the standout for me. There's the Shadow Dragon bias. I can't not like. It's pretty obvious. It's like Shadow Dragons. That's really cool. Sin's probably one of my like faves, but overall, I think Yellow is the weakest of the promos. Like as a group, we've seen. That doesn't make them bad.
All
It's
of the
just
counterattack negates I think are strong.
oh yes, easily. Yeah,
Goten,
they're really
Ginyu,
cool.
Trunks were both really strong. Both, all three of them were really strong. And I think that's the only highlight of the yellow promos. Because Sin Shenron is not good. You will play him because it's another Shenron.
Yeah, he's not
But
like
as
a
soon as they
oh
go,
my god, this deck will die without it.
yeah. But as soon as they
Yeah,
make another Shadow Dragon, you'll be like promptly unsleeve and put it in the corner.
put it in the nice Shadow Dragon binder Scott's got
Yeah,
collecting.
no, I think Scott is going to be collecting like the big versions of them, like a 9-drops or something like that, when they're full powered up and just make a nice binder.
How many foil rare 9 drops in Shenrons do you have, Scott? Not enough. That's the consensus on that
But
one.
yeah, I actually like the fact that this Sin Shenron is underpowered because when I was building currently the Sin Shenron deck, my issue was that there was too many cards already to consider. Because for each of them you have balls, base form, and evolution, and you play 4 of each. That's 12
Yeah.
cards, that's 24 cards, that's half of your deck. And if you're going to have 5 more dragons like that,
it's gonna be tough.
and I do expect Omega Shenron requiring you to have at least all 7 negative energy Dragon Balls.
It has to, right? That makes sense.
Yes.
Like
I think it's going to be the Dragon Balls you need to play. But then if you play the Dragon Balls, you want to be playing the dragons you can play with them. At least a one-off. So you can get some additional power.
My hope is they thought this through.
Yes.
And
because right now there's no space for it. There's no space to play 7 dragons.
Set 12 Omega Shenron's just like, hey guys, I got you, fam. Oh mate, no, they weren't. No, they can't. What if like Omega Shenron lets you play Shadow Dragons from your sideboard?
No.
They can't.
They can't bring playing from outside the game.
No, they can't. They can't.
That has been a bane of Magic, of WoW TCG, and those are the only 2 games that allowed you to play something from outside the game.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm like, they can't do that, and I'm like, they might.
No, I don't think they would, but
I'm sure they've got a better plan than that.
I do think it's going to be something along the lines play 7 different Shadow Dragons with cost X or more.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. But we still got some more tournament cards to look through. Yeah, and these ones are hot off the presses.
Yeah, this morning, isn't it?
Yes.
Super Saiyan Trunks Solitary Guardian. It's nice to see another Trunks Zeno. It's an Overwhelm 4 card, which is interesting. It's way harder to achieve than Overwhelm 3. And when this card is played using Overwhelm, draw 1 card and it gets plus 5k for the turn.
I feel like this one's one of the more here's just generic Overwhelm support for any deck.
But okay, so what decks could really use this?
Raditz?
No.
No, because it needs stuff in the drop, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which version of Raditz you play, you want stuff in your drop.
I guess you'd play Bardock over this though, wouldn't you?
If anything, yes. But even then, I wouldn't play Bardock.
Oh, I was talking generally then. Yeah. I don't know.
9 times out of 10, you would play Bardock over this.
I don't know.
No discussion over that. Unless you play that SS3 Trunks Xeno Evolve.
Oh, could be. The only other thing I was thinking of could possibly this is a setup for Super Saiyan God Trunks.
Yeah, he has a bit of a red aura around him.
So like Super Saiyan God Trunks could have a Xeno evolve on top of a
Four drop or
Trunk
higher.
Xeno.
4 drop or higher, right? Would
Yeah,
need to be. Because otherwise, TP Trunks is better than this. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but it is.
yeah, exactly.
It's
So
not 25k, but it's Overwhelm 3, which is way easier to achieve than Overwhelm 4, because there's lots of leaders, especially black ones, that mill 3 cards.
mm. And so
Thor
you're
and the
just
Mikra.
live. Yeah,
Yeah. This one you can't actually do.
no, I'm I-
Baldock is
I'm
amazing
curious.
because it lets you see 2 cards and discard 1. So that is
Mm.
good for the Overwhelm decks.
I'm really curious to see where the design is for this card. If it is to set up a Xeno Evolve or something like that, then I'm interested. If this is just,
It feels
eh,
very subpar.
yeah, in a
Very
set full of
subpar.
powerful black cards, this seems very underwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm very whelmed by this card. I wouldn't say underwhelmed. I'm very whelmed. This feels like a set 3 overwhelm card.
Yeah, that looks exactly like a set 3 Overwhelm card.
Yeah. Something that's definitely not underwhelming. Super Saiyan Vegex.
Isn't it though?
Mastery merged. Oh, this is brilliant for the mirror.
Oh, for
I I like this. I
for
like
the
this a
mirror
lot.
maybe,
So
but
it's got
he
barrier.
still costs 3 to play. So if you want to go
This
for
is
it,
true. Yes, he does have a free requirement. Barrier. Union Patara free. Trunk Xena and Vegeta Xena permanent. You can choose battle cards in your warp when choosing cards to use with this card's Union skill to play it from your hand. Permanent. When this card is in rest mode, it's a deadly defender. Cards with 15 power or more can only attack this card or copies of this card.
yes. So you can't create a lock if you have 2 of those, like with Bergamo.
Yeah, the Bagamo lock is not a thing. With the Vegex lock is not a thing.
Um. So I'll point out a few things here first.
Okay,
It's 15k or more, which
true.
means Kappa can still declare an attack on the leader and then take a life.
And pull a life and hit for double strike.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Which is kind of cool. I like how the weenies can kind of go underneath it.
Yeah. The Self Awakeners, anything that gets power and a combo step. And then you can still attack with something smaller and combo.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's I don't think it's like the be all end all. I just think it's a really good thing, especially against the mirror. Like I said, like if you like the mirror is going to be very interesting for Vegex. Like because if you get this out, they're screwed. Because all of their stuff's 15k or more.
Yeah, but then they still attack this, right?
Yeah,
They need
but this
to
is
they need
24k.
to combo. Yeah, it's 24k exactly. They need to combo 5k, maybe 10k.
Or they use their Bibbidies. Babbidies. No,
BBDs.
Bibbidi, I was right.
BBD.
God
You
damn
were right this
it.
time.
How do I do this? When I'm talking about Babbidi, I say Bibbidi, and when I'm talking about Bibbidi, I say Babbidi.
Yeah.
Come on, like it's not hard.
Uh, but yeah, I don't think this card is as good as you think.
Oh, okay. That's
Mostly
fair.
because I was playing around with the other Union Potara Vegex.
Yeah.
It's actually not that easy or feasible to play it.
Oh, really? Okay. Huh.
There are better. I mean, that depends. I never played the U3 variant. I was playing the Vegex variant.
You mean you were playing how the deck was should have been played, and
Yes.
it is actually really fun to play it that way.
Yes, but yeah, Union Potara actually is not that good in there.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. But 10 out of 10 on the artwork. I love it.
Yeah, the artwork is amazing, but the power level is again underwhelming. The same as with the Trunks.
Fair enough. I think I disagree on that. This one we can both agree is insane.
Yeah, this one is. Yes.
So yeah, you banned Tails, but you've made a worse card. Like this is worse. This is objectively like this is
No,
more oppressive
it's.
because Paparoni can get played off of this.
I mean, Baron is not really a thing, but I do like this card.
He will be a thing with this because you overwhelm, you clear your drop area, you drop Paparoni to use the card's
Yeah.
effect, and then oh look, I've got a 20k. I swing.
Oh, I
I get rid of.
It poses the same problem. Paparoni also has 15k, doesn't he?
Yes.
So it poses the same problem.
Yeah, so Toa Dark Imperial Scientist. Again, love the title. Overwhelm 2, choose one card in your hand and discard it. When this card is played using Overwhelm, draw one card and choose up to one of your black battle cards against plus 5k power for the turn.
So she can choose herself.
Yes.
So at that point, she's already better than that Trunks, who can become 25k and just
Yeah.
throws you a card without discarding anything, but has the 4 overall. And the difference between 4 overall and 3 overall is
It's massive, right?
it's
Like,
massive.
it doesn't sound it, but it is. It actually really is.
Mostly because all the cards have been designed with the effect mill free.
Yeah. And like stuff like Vegeta the Ravager replaces the drop for it, and yeah, 4 is just incredibly awkward. You have to actively focus on getting 4 and drop to do 4 overwhelm or
Like
higher.
if you play Vegex and you use the burst 5,
Yeah,
you if you have 4 cards there to use for overall, you got a really bad mill.
yeah, because you
That's-
want to be playing cards off your mill.
Exactly, you want to play 2 or 3 cards, which puts you at the 3 or 2 cards in the drop area. Which I think
Exactly.
Towa would actually fit really well in that deck. And
Yeah.
that makes me sad, because that's more of the U3 support, essentially.
Yep, here comes the pepperonis in.
She also is going to be amazing in Towa. I like to see that they're still
Yes,
supporting
yes,
Towa.
that's a good point. Yeah. I hope they don't go, oh, she's too strong and tells her. But I really like her, and
I
if
don't
she is
think,
the
because Turles had dual attack, which was the issue.
yeah,
Tails was 15k dual attack, and she doesn't do that. She
no,
replaces
she's
the
just a
card you discard, but it looks like she has been specifically designed to work with U3. You can't tell me otherwise. She
No.
discards a card and then replaces it after being overwhelmed.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know. This is questionable. Like, it's good. It's objectively good right now.
Yeah.
I think U3 has to get something sorted to it by set 11. I think set 10 it's not going to get touched.
Well, no, we already know it's not going to get touched because the ban list for set 10 has already been
Exactly.
released.
Like, I don't think we're going to see an emergency ban list because OP is just not a thing
Like,
right now.
Maybe anniversary box ban list?
Possibly. I still think they're going to want to let U3 be U3 for a while.
Yeah, I mean, the moment they ban it, if it's going to be before any event, that's going to feel like a slap to anyone who was testing this deck.
Yeah. So I think they're going to let it run riot until about September, October time, and then
I think
they'll be like,
they will have
you,
one event, and that's that. After
yeah,
one event, they're going to remove it.
like U3 is a bit too strong. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this tower. I like the black cards. I guess we've got different opinions on it. I still think yellow is the weakest of the
Oh
reveals.
yeah, I agree. Yellow is
Oh, okay.
weakest. Black definitely is lifted by Towa.
Yes, she raises it up. I 100% agree on that.
Towa is very versatile, can be used in plethora of different decks, even not the decks that normally do overall. Because she can replace the cards in your hand, she can be used in Towa. She's a very cheap overall card.
Yeah, she's in
it.
like
Even if you play her just for 20k, I don't want to sound horrible, but there's a lot of bad things that can be done with this Towa. For example, in decks like Gohan, the Burn Gohan. Because Bardock doesn't specify if your opponent took a life with a red skill.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Any red deck that can play this on turn 1, any red deck that has a burst effect suddenly is better.
Oh my.
She
Yamcha's
becomes
gonna be
20k.
I was joking in the commander chat when I said Yamcha was going to be viable. Now I'm scaring myself into thinking Yamcha is actually going to be viable.
Any red deck is suddenly problematic because you can't say Self-Awaken against that.
Yeah.
Because they can drop that. You can't take any hit because it actually... I want to make a different video of that because I actually feel very strongly about this. But
okay.
Yeah. So that was all of the tournament pack promos. As far as we know, that's all of the 18 of them. We're going to be, or Scott probably will be doing the judge of the looks of the alternative artworks.
Yeah.
Scott, I'm more on the playable side. Scott is more
I'm
on
there.
the
I'm there to be like, look at my pretty waifu Toa. Look at her. She's great.
yeah.
Now give me like madass demon Toa. Like, thank you. She's
Uh,
coming. She's coming. We're slowly getting there.
I think she might get the alt art actually. This
I
one.
hope so. I really hope
I
so.
really hope it's like Pilaf, Gotenks, Toa, and Ginyu.
I'd be okay with Ginyu. I
Or
would.
Frieza.
Yeah.
Third form Frieza.
I think okay. If we're gonna guess what the all arts are gonna be, I'm gonna go with. Okay, I'm gonna go with Pilaf because I really do want to see that get given the alt art treatment. Um. Oh, they're gonna be boring, aren't they? And just go here are all the counterplay ones, the counter attack ones.
I don't think they're
No.
going to do that. I don't think so.
From blue, I want to see the Vegeta.
Yeah.
Green, I think they'll miss green because it's Bandai and they're really just like shitting on green every time they can.
I think they might miss black.
I mean that's also possible.
I think if anything, they're going to miss black.
I think Gotenks is a lock for getting the alt art from yellow.
There's nothing else that's worth it.
And maybe Toa. If they don't do Toa, then I think it's going to be Dodoria because it's got the Dragon Balls.
I would be thinking third form Frieza because that's like the boss.
That's the one I hope. That's the one I hope gets it. But I think they'll go with Dodoria because it's like, oh look, Dragon Balls.
Yeah, and I think it might be Goku because it's Goku.
There's also that. We can't forget the power of Goku.
Plot armor strong with this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to check our let us know in the comments what cards you're looking most forward to. And we're going to be bringing you news as soon as we know how those are going to be distributed.
Yes.
As well as a couple of other discussion videos as well.
Yeah, got lots to say about it.
Yes. Yeah, make sure to tune in. As soon as there's going to be anything interesting going, we will be letting you know. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.
Hey everyone, Scott here. Thank you for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to continue to support LPG outside of YouTube, I would implore you to check out our Patreon, our Facebook page, twitch.tv/playersguild, and our own site, londonplayersguild.com, all of which are linked in the description below. If you can't, not a problem. We just hope you enjoyed your stay and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.